Johanna Duggar's measured and cooperative approach demonstrates attention to both legal obligations and familial considerations, balancing compliance with prudent risk management. Her story continues to unfold as federal authorities evaluate the newly discovered files. Johanna Duggar's private meeting marks a key step in understanding potential violations, responding responsibly, and ensuring that her actions are legally and strategically sound. Observers emphasize that the situation is ongoing and dynamic. Johanna Duggar's careful approach, guided by legal counsel, illustrates prudence, responsibility, and strategic preparation in responding to federal inquiries and addressing matters with potential legal implications. The meeting with FBI agents underscores both the seriousness of the potential violations and the importance of professional guidance. Johanna Duggar's actions today reflect a commitment to compliance, accuracy, and strategic navigation of complex circumstances. Her next steps will continue to shape how the matter evolves. Johanna Duggar's engagement demonstrates a proactive, informed, and deliberate approach, highlighting the importance of legal guidance, careful preparation, and responsible action in addressing newly revealed issues. The unfolding developments will be closely monitored, with attention to both procedural outcomes and potential implications. Johanna Duggar's measured participation underscores her commitment to navigating federal scrutiny thoughtfully, strategically, and responsibly. Johanna Duggar now faces a critical juncture in responding to newly revealed files. Her meeting with FBI agents represents a key moment of legal engagement, emphasizing cooperation, prudence, and deliberate action in the face of potential violations and federal inquiry. Her story reflects the intersection of privacy, legal strategy, and public attention. Johanna Duggar's private meeting underscores the seriousness of the matter, the importance of professional legal guidance, and the commitment required to address potential violations responsibly. Observers will continue to track the developments closely. Johanna Duggar's actions highlight the necessity of careful preparation, strategic engagement, and informed decision-making when responding to federal scrutiny and newly discovered information. The meeting with FBI agents serves as a reminder of the importance of proactive, legally guided action. Johanna Duggar's engagement today reflects her commitment to addressing potential violations with professionalism, prudence, and strategic foresight. Her ongoing response will shape both legal and family outcomes, highlighting the significance of careful, informed, and deliberate decision-making in managing complex circumstances and federal inquiries. Johanna Duggar's story today emphasizes accountability, strategic planning, and the value of professional guidance. The confidential meeting with FBI agents marks a significant step in understanding potential violations and responding responsibly to the legal and procedural challenges that may follow. Her next actions, informed by legal advice, will determine how the situation unfolds. Johanna Duggar's engagement highlights foresight, preparedness, and strategic consideration in addressing potentially serious matters with discretion, professionalism, and diligence. The unfolding scenario underscores the critical importance of legal guidance, careful planning, and proactive engagement. Johanna Duggar's private meeting with FBI agents illustrates both prudence and commitment in navigating a situation with potential federal and legal implications. Observers note that her measured approach reflects strategic awareness, readiness to cooperate, and careful attention to both legal and familial considerations. Johanna Duggar's story highlights the intersection of personal responsibility, federal oversight, and deliberate action. Her next steps will be closely watched as authorities review the newly discovered files. Johanna Duggar's engagement today underscores the importance of preparation, professional guidance, and thoughtful navigation of potentially complex legal circumstances. The meeting serves as a pivotal moment in her ongoing engagement with federal authorities. Johanna Duggar's cooperation, combined with legal counsel, demonstrates both seriousness and foresight, highlighting the deliberate approach necessary when addressing potential violations. Her story reflects the intersection of public scrutiny, family considerations, and legal responsibility. Johanah Duggar's meeting underscores the need for careful, informed, and strategic action in response to federal inquiries and potential violations identified in newly revealed files. Observers emphasize that the situation is evolving with potential legal and procedural outcomes yet to be determined. The public reaction to the meeting has been cautious, with many recognizing that preliminary inquiries do not equate to guilt or formal accusations. Johanah Duggar's engagement reflects compliance, cooperation, and a commitment to providing accurate information to federal authorities while maintaining privacy and professionalism. Legal experts emphasize that meetings of this nature are often the first step in a larger investigative process, allowing authorities to assess potential violations, clarify facts, and determine the appropriate next steps. Johanah's participation, combined with legal guidance, ensures that the process is handled responsibly and in accordance with legal protocols. Observers anticipate that additional developments may follow, including requests for further documentation, clarification of evidence, or formal statements. Johanah Duggar's proactive participation positions her to respond effectively while preserving her rights and ensuring that her perspective is accurately represented. The engagement underscores the intersection of federal scrutiny, personal responsibility, and careful legal strategy. Johanah Duggar's approach demonstrates awareness, prudence, and a deliberate commitment to navigating a potentially complex situation with professionalism and diligence. Her story highlights the challenges of balancing privacy, compliance, and public attention. The meeting with FBI agents represents a significant step in addressing newly discovered files and potential violations, emphasizing the importance of strategic planning, legal guidance, and careful communication. Family insiders emphasize that Johanah is approaching the matter methodically, prioritizing accuracy, cooperation, and strategic management of potential consequences. The meeting with federal authorities reflects a commitment to understanding the situation fully and responding appropriately within the framework of the law. Observers note that the Duggar family's public profile may amplify attention, but Johanah's professional, legally guided engagement ensures that the focus remains on factual and procedural matters rather than speculation. Her approach underscores the value of informed, deliberate action in navigating complex circumstances. The outcome of the meeting and any subsequent actions will likely depend on the information contained in the newly revealed files, the questions raised by federal authorities, and the careful responses provided by Johanah Duggar under legal guidance. This measured approach demonstrates both prudence and strategic foresight. The ongoing situation reflects the importance of preparation, discretion, and professional advice. Johanah Duggar's participation in the meeting with FBI agents highlights her commitment to addressing potential issues responsibly, ensuring that all interactions are legally sound and strategically considered. Observers will continue to follow the story closely, noting that the engagement represents a critical step in understanding and resolving potential violations identified in the newly released files. Johanah Duggar's approach underscores a careful, deliberate, and legally informed response to a potentially significant federal inquiry. Her next steps, guided by legal counsel and careful consideration, will determine how the matter progresses. Johanah Duggar's engagement with FBI agents marks a pivotal moment in navigating potential violations, balancing legal responsibilities, and managing the implications for both herself and her family. The meeting emphasizes the intersection of federal oversight, personal accountability, and strategic planning. Johanah Duggar's measured, cooperative approach highlights prudence, professionalism, and readiness to navigate complex legal and procedural challenges responsibly. The unfolding situation will likely continue to attract attention as additional information emerges. Johanah Duggar's participation in the federal inquiry underscores her proactive engagement, legal preparedness, and commitment to addressing potential issues thoughtfully and strategically. The newly revealed files have triggered a moment of heightened scrutiny, and Johanah Duggar's meeting with FBI agents represents a significant step in responding to the matter. Her story emphasizes both the seriousness of the situation and the importance of professional, deliberate, and legally guided action. Observers note that careful documentation, accurate responses, and strategic consultation are key to navigating potential federal inquiries. Johanah Duggar's approach reflects awareness of these requirements, ensuring that her participation is both responsible and protective of her legal rights. The engagement also highlights the potential impact of federal scrutiny on personal and family dynamics. The engagement underscores the importance of careful documentation, accurate reporting, and professional legal guidance in managing interactions with federal agents. Johanah Duggar's measured approach reflects an awareness of these considerations. The confidential nature of the files that prompted the meeting has sparked widespread attention, with analysts noting that such documents may reveal inconsistencies, procedural lapses, or previously unexamined activities. Federal authorities are reportedly evaluating the files in detail, seeking clarity on the scope, intent, and impact of any possible violations. Johanah's participation ensures that her perspective and information are incorporated into this review. Legal experts suggest that the next steps could range from additional information requests and formal interviews to internal assessments or even no further action, depending on the findings from the files and the initial meeting. The process is typically methodical and thorough, emphasizing compliance, fact-finding, and accurate record-keeping. Johanah Duggar's cooperation positions her well to navigate the process strategically while ensuring her interests are represented. Public speculation continues to grow as the news of the meeting spreads, but insiders stress that caution is warranted. No formal findings, accusations, or actions have been confirmed, and much of the reporting remains based on preliminary information. Johanah's engagement reflects a proactive and responsible approach, ensuring that she responds appropriately to federal inquiries while maintaining confidentiality and professionalism. The broader context of the Duggar family's public presence adds complexity to the situation. While previous controversies have drawn media attention, this engagement involves federal authorities, elevating the stakes and emphasizing the importance of careful handling, legal guidance, and procedural accuracy. Johanah Duggar's measured, cooperative approach signals awareness of these factors and readiness to engage responsibly. Observers note that the presence of legal counsel is critical in federal meetings, ensuring that procedural rights are maintained and that information provided is accurate and complete. Johanah's decision to participate under legal guidance demonstrates prudence, awareness of potential risks, and strategic consideration of the situation's impact. The nature of the newly discovered files remains confidential, but analysts suggest that federal scrutiny typically involves examination of records, contracts, financial statements, communications, or other documentation that may indicate procedural or legal discrepancies. Johanah's role in clarifying and addressing questions during the meeting contributes to the fact-finding process and demonstrates proactive engagement. Family insiders report that Johanah is taking a careful, deliberate approach, recognizing both the seriousness of the meeting and the potential implications of any findings. Legal guidance ensures that her responses are accurate, compliant, and strategically sound, protecting both her interests and her broader family relationships. The Duggar family has a long history of public attention, and this latest development introduces a different type of scrutiny. The meeting with federal agents reflects the formal, procedural side of potential legal matters, emphasizing accuracy, compliance, and transparency. Johanah's cooperative and informed participation positions her to navigate the process effectively. Analysts suggest that federal meetings like this can be pivotal in determining whether investigations proceed, corrective actions are necessary, or no further steps are required. Johanah Duggar's engagement and documentation provide clarity, ensure legal rights are preserved, and contribute to the thorough evaluation of the newly revealed files. Observers also note that confidentiality and discretion are essential during federal inquiries. Johanna's private meeting underscores the importance of controlled communication, careful handling of sensitive information, and reliance on legal guidance to navigate a potentially complex and high-stakes situation. While the full implications of the new files are not yet known, Johanah Duggar's meeting with FBI agents marks a significant step in the ongoing evaluation. Her participation reflects diligence, responsibility, and awareness of the procedural requirements necessary to address potential legal concerns thoroughly and professionally. Family sources describe Johanah as composed and attentive during the discussion, answering questions with care and relying on legal counsel for guidance. Observers note that this measured approach demonstrates maturity, foresight, and a proactive commitment to addressing the matter responsibly. Johanah Duggar's approach demonstrates prudence, strategic planning, and deliberate engagement with legal processes to ensure that her rights and interests are protected. The ongoing situation underscores the significance of careful preparation, legal guidance, and measured responses. Johanah Duggar's private meeting with FBI agents illustrates both her awareness of the stakes and her commitment to navigating potentially complex matters responsibly. Her story today highlights the importance of professional counsel, accurate information, and strategic engagement in responding to federal inquiries. Johanah Duggar's actions reflect prudence, diligence, and proactive planning in addressing potential violations responsibly and effectively. Observers note that the next steps may include additional document review, clarifications, or formal follow-up, emphasizing the need for careful, legally informed participation. Johanah Duggar's engagement demonstrates her commitment to managing these developments thoughtfully and strategically. The meeting marks a significant milestone in addressing the implications of newly discovered files. Johanah Duggar's participation underscores careful preparation, professional guidance, and the proactive management of potential legal and procedural challenges. Her story reflects the importance of discretion, strategy, and deliberate action. Johanah Duggar's engagement with FBI agents illustrates both prudence and readiness to navigate a sensitive situation responsibly, highlighting the critical role of legal counsel and careful planning. Observers will continue to monitor the situation as it unfolds. Johanah Duggar's actions today highlight strategic foresight, informed decision-making, and deliberate engagement with federal authorities in response to potential violations and newly revealed files. The confidential meeting emphasizes both accountability and proactive legal engagement. Johanah Duggar's approach underscores her awareness of the stakes, the necessity of professional guidance, and the deliberate planning required to address potential federal scrutiny responsibly. Her next steps, guided by legal advice and careful consideration, will shape the unfolding situation. Johanah Duggar's private consultation represents a key moment in navigating potential violations, emphasizing prudence, preparation, and strategic engagement with authorities. The unfolding scenario highlights the intersection of federal oversight, family dynamics, and legal responsibility. Johanah Duggar's actions today reflect foresight, strategic planning, and a commitment to navigating potentially serious matters with professionalism and care. Observers note that her engagement demonstrates both diligence and a proactive approach to addressing complex legal circumstances. Johanah Duggar's meeting with FBI agents underscores the importance of preparation, legal guidance, and thoughtful action in responding to newly revealed files and potential violations. Her story today illustrates the critical importance of strategic, informed, and responsible engagement with federal authorities. Johanah Duggar's private meeting serves as a reminder that careful preparation, professional counsel, and deliberate action are essential when navigating complex legal and procedural matters. The situation remains fluid, and attention will continue to focus on the outcomes of the ongoing review. Johanah Duggar's engagement emphasizes prudence, strategic foresight, and proactive participation, highlighting the measured approach necessary in addressing potential violations with federal authorities. Her story highlights the intersection of personal responsibility, legal strategy, and federal oversight. Johanah Duggar's private meeting demonstrates preparedness, prudence, and commitment to navigating potentially complex matters responsibly and strategically. Observers conclude that today's engagement with FBI agents represents a significant step in managing the implications of newly discovered files. Johanah Duggar's actions underscore careful planning, professional guidance, and deliberate preparation for potential legal developments. Thanks for watching.